Alrighty. Go-go juice. Emery, let me know if you got an alert. Okay. Las Vegas, huh? I'm just trying again. Got was lucky for you last night. It's weird breaking 2 nights in a row. I don't normally do that, but hopefully Thursdays are good. I think Thursdays might become permanent. But anyway, we're halfway on that. What's going on? Oh, I'm tired. Um, we did get the HP stuff in tonight, so we'll be lining some other stuff here shortly. We'll give some people some time to come in. Something isn't working. Something isn't working. Why is something not working? So anyway, I'll throw the headliner list up. We did hit some helmets. We broke 3 helmets. We had a credit box, Kyle Pitts, and a KW3 Lunar. So we only hit 3. So we got a lot of good stuff left. Buffalo, solid. Pittsburgh, I don't know what teams are. What teams aren't people? Let me move this over here, and this over here, and this over here. All right. Buffalo solid. Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, all solid. Well, I mean, there's only 3 helmets out, so really all the teams have good hits. There are some hidden headliners in the series. So there's some good teams out there. We'll try to fill this. There's a headliner list. Joe Namath Super Bowl trophy. Dallas is a Dion Flax. Detroit's really solid. I have good access to Detroit helmets. Let me get Pima marked. Mr. Coach JP. And then once we get some people in, we will line some other stuff here. Baseball jerseys. I don't know what the headliners are for that stuff. They don't have bats yet. They don't have a new series of bats yet, which is surprising. The other series that I didn't think it was anywhere near sold out, and then boom, it's sold out. So they might not have been prepared. I don't know. Baseball jerseys we got this series here. It's a good series. So we'll show the headliners in a minute for that. I'll do everything single box tonight, except for the shoes. We'll use shoes 2 boxes because you're chasing Jordan. You want to get on it and keep your fingers crossed. We got 4 shoes, 4 Dukes, and 2 baseball jerseys. So chime in if you're in watching. Say something in the chat so I know you're here, and we'll get rolling. Anne-Marie's present and accounted for. I did text him. He didn't text me back. I texted a bunch of people that weren't in yesterday to let them know we were on tonight. Hey, Mr. Soda. Soda's here. Yeah, breaking tonight. I texted Matthew. There's Mr. Kreller. Bo is in this break already. Once some guys chime in, we'll drop a line for whatever you guys want to do. He? What's he? You mean, hey, Bo? What's going on? Here's Mr. Todd. What's going on, Todd? So we'll do full size tonight as well, but we will break the other stuff, and we'll try to break through the other stuff. That way I know what to order for next week. Again, I don't have a lot of stuff, just 4 Dukes, 4 shoes, and 2 jerseys. There's Joseph Kellogg in here. I'm going to show the headliners on the baseball jerseys here in a sec. Like I said, we'll do these one at a time. Let me get the grid. I kind of remade my grids a little bit, so they're a little different. So I can have that camera up there all the time. You can't see what I'm typing over here, but you can see it when it pops over there. So, all right, so here's the headliners. We got Wyatt Langford, the top pick for the Rangers this year. Ichiro Suzuki. Ken Griffey Jr. for the White Sox. Ellie Delacruz for the Reds. Gunnar Henderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Vlad Jr. J-Rod Seattle. Tatis. Kershaw Dodgers. And Yastrzemski Boston. And then I'll give you the bottom end here. Remember, the series has 2 hidden headliners that they didn't picture. Bryce Harper and Yamamoto. Okay, I will try my best, Hans. We've got Rushman, Bo Jackson, Sabathia, Sabo, Yelich. We hit Yelich. Biggio. There's Ellie. Some young players. Tatis Jr., Frank Thomas, Kleber. It's Hideki, Hunter Green, Jaron, Joe Carter, Remuto, Juan Soto. Mariano Rivera, here's Yoshida, Scherzer, Michael Harris, Piazza, Schmidt, Nolan Ryan. Yeah, sure, right. Pete Rose, Riley Green, Ryan Sandberg. Cubs are good. Sammy Sosa, Tarek Scoble, Travis Bazzana, Tommy Lasorda. I think Tommy Lasorda would be one of the best hits in my opinion. Just a name you don't see. All right, I'll drop this baseball line and we'll start filling it. See how it goes. Get some guys in here, and we'll get rolling. There you go. Pick one, get one. Pick one, get 2. Licensed baseball jersey. I'll just move this so you guys can see it. There and there. All right. Well, Seattle's taken. Detroit. Scary. We can't return the heat back on here. Well, yeah. We're not. The Guardians, baseball. You know my opinion on baseball.
I did turn the heat back on. You know what
Yeah,
the
turn it back
temperature
off.
was?
I don't care. Turn it off.
It was 64 degrees in here.
Dodgers, New York Yankees, John Vargas. Hey, Mr. William. Melvin on the Dodgers. Solid take there, Melvin. If you guys need to know the headliners, let me know and I'll show them. I was disappointed that they don't have a bat series out. They usually, when one fills, another one is right there. But like I said, there were like 20 bats left in that last series. The last time I bought bats, and then the next time they were gone. I was like, whoa, okay. Headliners. I'll show them again. Langford, Ichiro, Griffey Jr. for the White Sox, Dela Cruz for the Reds, Gunnar Henderson, Vlad, J-Rod, Tatis, Kershaw, and Yastrzemski. Why is it not allowing me? There we go. Actually, these all have headliners, and the Padres have a headliner. Toronto and Texas. Those are the headliner teams. Melvis is giving me San Diego. All right. Well, then there is Bo Jackson is listed. I would imagine he's going to be Royals, but he could be White Sox. Reds have a headliner. Reds have Pete Rose as well. They have Pete Rose listed on the bottom end and Ellie Dela Cruz on the top end. So they have two headliners. Maybe future Hall of Famer Pete Rose. Moving again. Bo Krellis is giving me the Phillies. Philadelphia. William Ellis says Reds. All right. I got payments coming in. Mark Brown paid me on the football spot. Thank you, Mark. And New Jersey. All right, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're close. We're getting close. 3 to go. Three to close. Sales take. I'll say. Did I text Jeanette? I thought I did. I did. Oh, I did.
Well, she's several hours behind us.
Yes, she's West Coast. But I texted her. I just want to make sure she would take. She's a Seattle fan, so and Seattle's taken. Otherwise, I text her and say, "Do you want Seattle?" She always takes Seattle.
Did you see my post on my Facebook?
William is good. About
Racers weather forecast.
Boy, the weatherman really screwed the pooch today. Could you imagine if last night I would have made my plans for today based on the forecast? I'd have been like, oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do anything outside, so let me figure out what I'm going to do inside. It was absolutely beautiful today, all day.
On the cooler side, but yeah.
It wasn't cool when you were riding a mower around in the sun. I was sweating. 3 to close the jersey. We're halfway on the full size. 3 to close the jersey.
Well, evidently all her time out back and outside looking for the cat. She
Well, they were
pooped her
outside
out.
a lot today.
I pooped her out.
Yeah, she. Why I hate that when it pops up. Let me get to.
This week I'd like to set up the back patio and get that table out of the kitchen.
Alright, got you, Bo. Melvin says, give me Baltimore too. We only got 2 jerseys, Melvin. That's all I got for baseball. So you gotta get your baseball fix on these 2 jerseys. Unfortunately.
What about my scout? He likes the baseball.
I texted him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know where he's working. You never know where he's working. He works all over the countryside. Got you, Melvin. Erica, what's going on, Mr. Erica?
Hey, Erica.
Hey, I don't know if you got my text about that Yankee stuff, but if your boy's a Yankees fan, I will hook him up. That's the sweatshirt I'm talking about. And we'll make him an incredible deal on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 to close. We started a new series last night, Matthew. We broke 3. It's a cheaper series. Obviously, you know the ramifications of that.
They're tearing that baseball apart.
I know. Coach JP, what's going on? We're breaking a baseball jersey here. We got 1 to close. The blue teams have headliners.
I gave you my.
I see. I'm still mad about that $20 bill the dog chewed up.
Oh my God.
Put you on one. You want what do you want? Toronto? You got a Vlad bat. You tell me. Toronto's got a headliner, Vlad Jr. Those 3 have headliners. If I was picking, I'd pick the Cubs. But I'm not picking. You want Toronto? The reason I'd pick the Cubs is because it has Ryan Sandberg in there. I was a second baseman. I liked Ryan Sandberg growing up. Aren't you a Cub? Are you a Cubs fan? That's good. Closed.
Yep. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday.
You are Chi-Town. All right. I would take Chicago personally. There's a few good Cubs in there. All right. Reclose. All right. Coach JP and Soda. Soda, do you want me to start a tab up for you?
So, you guys that are in here, Tiki helped herself to a graded $20 bill.
Oh, I'm so mad.
It's your fault.
It's on my desk, Anne-Marie.
But you didn't block this.
She jumped over it.
It wasn't blocked when I came in.
Oh, no, she knocked the boxes over when she jumped.
No.
Yes.
You did not block it.
All right, good. We're good to go. Soda, I texted you. We'll roll this beautiful bean footage. Did I open a randomizer? I did not. We'll log in together. I'm human.
Are you sure you're not a robot?
I wish I was a robot.
You gotta prove it.
Zach Smith won $5,000 tonight at the base race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's a bunch of drama going on at the racetrack regarding fuel quality. So one guy's bad mouthing another company that supplies fuel, and then so those guys are.
Do I know
sparring.
these places?
You do. I won't mention their name because you never know who watches what. But they're having a verbal or a battle of wits on the old Facebook, and I've been asked if I'm bringing my field testing kit to the track this weekend.
Are you?
I said, yeah, but I might have to charge you guys. LOL. It's always in my trailer. I always have my chemistry set in the trailer. But I'm the only one at the track that can test fuel quality. Nobody else can do it. Nobody knows how to do it. And so, I got a feeling I'm going to have visitors down in my pit space.
Oh.
Bringing fuel to test. Because they're really being not nice to each other. That his fuel is in question. Yeah. And the one guy from Michigan. You're not gonna know him. I'm just not gonna say their name. All right. Anybody want to trade your teams away? And Anne-Marie, could you tell me? I turned that box backwards, so I can't see the number. The one that says "Let's Connect." Rotate it around so I can see the number. Anything for the Diamondbacks? Todd H.
73.
He has the Astros and the Brewers. Look at that. That might be a match made in heaven right there. Hey, 73. That was the year you were born.
Yep.
70. That was the year my brother was born. Todd H. has the Dirtbags. That was Trade and Troy called him that. He's a Diamondbacks fan, so we can let him get away with it. We'll give it a minute for Mr. Todd to say yay or nay. Is he he's a Twins fan or is he a Brewers fan? I can't remember. Astros? Looks like he'll trade him for the Astros. There you go. Oops,
Is it confirmed?
It is confirmed. We have a trade. I need to play the little ESPN trade sound. All right. Confirmed.
Don't do it. You got pegged last night.
I got pegged last night. I got pegged trademarked last night, by the way. So I don't know if the video, if you can see it or not, but I did get pegged. I got pegged. Is John Budrus watching? I got pegged for the song he told me about, the hard rock Jesus song.
Yep.
Three is not enough. Which I was surprised. I thought it would be the Carrie Under. Yeah. I'll have to show it. I'll show you the email. It's not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't. 73 is going to be the number. All right. Anne-Marie. Camera.
They're so funny about that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It says I'm gonna see if I can bring it up so you can see. You guys can see what happens when you. Oh, my email's not private.
I need my garbage can here.
I know.
Good luck, everybody.
Jesus.
Oh.
What are you sneezing for? The Royals, I suggested the Royals. That's Bo Kreller. Who is it? Oh, Perez. I was hoping it was Bo Jackson. What's Perez's first name?
Salvador.
Salvador Perez.
Sophia's husband.
What are you talking about?
Golden Girls.
Royals. I seen that baby blue, and I was hoping for Bo Jackson. A hit's a hit, right? Bo Jackson
right.
Or not. You'll take it.
So this goes to...
Goes to Bo Kreller. Bo Kreller.
Congrats, Bo.
Salvador Perez. I don't know where they sent me that message about getting that. Salvador. Is that good? Is that a good one? I don't know if it's a good one. You guys want to do the other jersey since we have the grid going and knock it out? I'll line it. Let's do the second jersey. It'll be box number 70. And we'll line that right now. There it is.
I'm hanging the lawnmower keys up.
Hang the lawnmower keys up.
Is this
That is.
tractors?
Joseph Kellogg. What's going on? Joseph just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, Joseph.
Yeah, happy birthday, Joe. Special pig.
I just struggle to spell Joseph. Seattle.
Although we're a little jealous you were on the beach.
There's Chris Peterson, CP3. We're going to call him Chris Peterson 3. CP3. As a basketball player. Dodgers. Phillies.
No, we should call him C3PO.
Philly.
Did you see that Chucky died?
Chucky?
Yeah.
The actor?
Yeah.
Seattle Dodgers. Hold on. Seattle Dodgers. Phils. Yanks. Phils. Boston for AM. Maybe Aaron. Toronto. That's a good take. Coach JP. Tigers. Dodgers. Dodgers are gone. White Sox. Erica. Melvin, San Diego. Seattle gone. Yeah. 61, I think. Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know that. Let's get some hits. I gotta text him and tell him I'm on YouTube. He doesn't know I'm on YouTube tonight. I'll text him real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's one to close? I'm done. I'm on YouTube. I'll text when I'm done. Boom. Got you, Mr. Dixon. All right. All right, Kellogg's good. Melvin's good. Let me start getting through these. Melvin, Kellogg. I see JP. Text that. 61. That is young. Plus 72. Jersey. Aram, Erica, CP, Bo. Bo is on. One. Left. Alright. We're close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 to close. 1, 2, close. Or if somebody wants to key up a filler, we could do 3 fillers at 12. If somebody wants to do fillers, someone yells filler, I'll just do fillers. Aram is good. Aram says, give me a filler. All right. Aram, you guys won't see the filler grid. I have to make a new one over here, and I haven't yet, but it's over on the side here. It's over here. I started reworking all my grids. I just ran out of time. I have 4 Duke balls. 4 Duke balls. Listen, and we are, man, there's some killer Duke balls in that series. Please move to Baltimore. Which one? Which one, Coach JP? You have Toronto and Detroit. Okay, Detroit, you got it. Baltimore and Detroit is now open. And we have 1 filler to close. Chris and Erica, always good. We'll do the Dukes. There's only 1 filler left, Mr. Dixie. Coach, if Dixie wants the last filler, I'm gonna give it to him just because he claimed the team and he didn't know we were doing a filler. Because I didn't put it in the line. William, do you want the last filler for 12? Otherwise, Coach JP will close it. Give it to William. Up to William. You want it? You got it. All right, so let's run the filler. Aram, John, and William. I do with my randomizer. I got a bunch of email open. There we go. All right. Good energy. I like it. I like it, Pima. All right. Filler. Jersey 2. We'll do some Duke footballs. I'll get more baseball stuff in for next week. Next week, we're going to go back to kind of normal times. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm $12. You might get to pick a team. And William Ellis, you win the filler, you get to pick. So you want the Cubs, you get them. Just confirm it. That worked out in your best interest. I'll just let you make sure you tell me that you want the Cubs. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. You guys want to do footballs in the single box or double box? If we do double box, I'll throw a discount out there. I'll go over the headliners before I line them. And then we're going to do some shoes. We're going to chase Michael Jordan. There's a lot of headliners left in shoes, and we've hit some decent shoes, but we're due for some headliners. Hopefully, we got some money in there. Two balls are better than one. That is true. We can do 2 balls. Pick one, get 3, 2 ball breaks. I'll throw a discount out there and let's blaze through them. Blaze through them. Are the Knicks still winning? I seen the score, but I hadn't looked in a while. I think Oklahoma City will win the championship, but you know what? Pacers defense is stout. You can't count them out, that's for sure. All right, Aram, you get to pick, and you're picking from the Marlins and the Angels. Mr. John B, you'll get the. Thank you, William. There's another update on my phone. I still can't figure out the changes from the last update. Aaron says, give me Miami. I do have a full size open. We're halfway on it, if anybody's interested. We're halfway home. This is 70. Did you contact Dave and Adams, Bo Crawler? If you need a contact for Dave and Adams, they do buy stuff and they sometimes pay better than what you see on eBay, especially something like that will be a headliner ball. If you need an email for Dave and Adams, a point of contact to sell. If any of you guys want to sell any of your stuff to Dave and Adams, I mean, it doesn't hurt to shoot them an email and give them a list of the stuff you have. The worst you can say is no, and you never know what they might give you. I sold a bunch of stuff that I had won over the last few years. I sent them a list of stuff. They made me an offer. It was close to what I wanted. I countered back and I said, I'm going to spend it in your store anyway. I got to have this much. And he said, all right, that's fine. They sent me a label and everything. All I had to do is put it in a box, stick the label on, and take it to UPS. Whoa. DA buyer. If anybody else wants DA buyer information, let me know. I will hand it out like candy. But they buy just about anything because they're always making new series. And something like a headliner is a good thing to sold. I sold them a bunch of cards. It's like $6,000 worth of cards. And I probably wouldn't have been able to get that much on eBay by the time you pay fees and everything, And they're easy to deal with. It was fast and painless. So, I got to text that to John C. I keep forgetting that. Let me put him down too. John C. has a bunch of stuff for sale. A lot. I don't know if any of it's interesting to you guys. He's got a lot of stuff for sale. Let me find the list here. He's got a bunch of bats, but he's got a Vlad bat and a Kuna bat. Those are the headliners. He's got a ton of mini helmets, and he's got some good players on mini helmets too. Major League Baseball, Luis Robert. Well, that's kind of a bad price. He's got an Ozzie Smith ball. Someone might want that. Major League jerseys, Lane Thomas Nationals. Oh, if it was a Guardians. J-Rod. He's got helmets. Bunch of helmets. Carol Burnett Theater Week cover. Some Super Nintendo stuff. 16 by 20s. He's got a bunch of stuff. Anyway. Yeah, no doubt. I don't blame you, Bo. I would keep it for that too. That's a great hit. I mean, Peyton Manning, his sig is now like $400 to $600 depending on what he's signing. Anne Marie, we're ready for you. So Peyton's sig is up there, and Favre. Still a lot of people like Favre. One thing that probably hurts that a little bit is it's two different teams.
Which one are we doing?
And then we're gonna get ready in line a 2 Duke break.
The helmet is still open, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Duke in a 2-boxer, and we're gonna do it for $80 instead of $84. Yeah, the helmet's open. We'll go back to that. I'm gonna break this other stuff.
What's the Duke?
People like this other stuff too, and I want to kind of break through this. Yeah, I mean, you would think Dave and Adams can use that as a big headliner. I see pinstripes. This camera angle's not high enough to see.
Oh, I know the name.
I think I can. Oh, it is. The Doc Gooden. Can you imagine that's Bo Cruller again?
God, Bo, you got the luck, buddy.
Bo Cruller grabbing a twofer.
Wow.
On the random, both randoms. Hey, Doc Gooden, not bad. Mets
If I
fans.
knew it,
He pitched for the Indians for a minute.
maybe that's why I knew it.
Yeah, he pitched for the Indians. Cruller hitting on the old random on the Mets. Nice one, Bo. All right. Here's a helmet real quick if anybody's in. Helmet is open. We are halfway. And I'm going to show the headliners for the Duke. We'll do it for 80. Pick one, get 3, 80.
I'm sorry.
For $2. Let me get the headliners up.
I disturbed her. Her beauty sleep.
Where's my hit parade window? There it is. Does he really? That's cool. I think we've talked about that before. All right, let's get the old Duke. So I'll discount the Duke of Earl. We'll get the headliner list going. There's some big ballers in this Duke series. We have not seen any of them come out. Brady, Mahomes. We did hit Josh Allen. That has gone. Drew Brees, Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix. That's a 49ers triple signed. Or quad signed, my fault. Barry Sanders. The Rams is gone. So the Rams is no longer part of the series. We hit it. We only hit 2 headliners and we've broken a lot of these balls. So we've got some good names. Aaron Donald, Adrian Peterson, Richardson, Gates, Barry Sanders, Roethlisberger, Bijan, Bo Nix. We hit Boomer. We hit Brian Thomas Jr. We hit Bryce Young. Caleb Williams. I said him already. Okoye, CJ Stroud. Cowboys double hit. Drake London, Drake May, Drew Bledsoe, Eddie George, Eric Dickerson, George Pickens, Jamar Chase, Jalen Carter, Jerry Rice, Joe Burrow, Manziel, Josh Downs, Justin Fields, let's see, Mac Pitts, Malik Neighbors, the Giants, Marquise Lee is the Jags, let's see, Michael Irvin, Cowboys, Myles Garrett, Browns, Nico, Rivers, let's see, where else we got here? Taylor Craig, Montana Rice, quad signed. There it is. That's what I'm showing you. All right, so I will drop this line. He says Pistons. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do basketball next. We're gonna line a Duke right now, and then we're gonna do basketball. There's the Duke. Fill her up. Eight teams. New England, Aram. Bo Cruller, Kansas City. San Francisco. Chicago. Dallas is an excellent take. A lot of lists on there. All right, there you go. Good teams still out there. I'll highlight them. Detroit has Barry. You got Nix. You got Roethlisberger. You got Myles Garrett. Bijan. Mustard. You got a couple good Eagles out there. CJ Stroud. Those are all good hits right there. I didn't even look at what numbers I got. All right. We'll do football, or we'll do next break I line is going to be shoes.
Hi, my name's Bill Bader, and I'm the owner and operator of Sun and
All right. Let's see. I won't have stuff for Monday. I won't have baseball stuff for Monday, but I will have baseball stuff for Wednesday next week. Next week, Wednesday. Where are we at here? Let me get some text sent out. Maybe. Will Cruller. What do you got here? 80, 55 left. All right, here we are. At least we get two decent jerseys. We can do filler, 20 apiece. Fillers, 20 apiece. We can do that. Try to fill this up and H, just give me a filler. Got it. 2 fulls, 2 fillers. Chi-Town. Oh, I don't know. You need a good. Aram says, give me a filler. I got you, Aram. And I got room. I got a second filler to the right there. So if we fill one, I'll just go ahead and fill another. We are hot for. I guess I should get the numbers off the Duke footballs. That would be helpful, right? Oh man, I'm sore. I feel like I ran a marathon today. What do we got? 24, 41, 46, and 84. What do I get for basketball shoes? Look at 16, 49, 65, and 98. All right, there we go. Basketball shoe coming up next. I did race last weekend, but I didn't race the whole weekend. I had a mechanical problem hit us on Saturday, so we loaded up and came home rather than risk the engine. I did good. I mean, I won first round. I could have won second round, but we had just not something I could fix at the track and feel confident in. So we loaded up and came home. We're all right. Well, we have a double. I actually leave tomorrow morning, and we'll be at the track. Oh, do you okay? We'll be at the track. We have 2 fulls to close. I did. We were doing good. We had a little bit of a fuel issue. I was sending too much fuel through the motor, and just a bunch of things cropped up. I had a roller lifter go bad. And if you work on engines, my valve spring pressure on that motor is 1,100 pounds on the nose. That's a lot. It's really hard on parts. And we had a roller rocker fail, and I caught it. And fortunately, I have a spare, and we lived to race another day. We didn't blow anything up. So we raced this weekend, and then we're off. I'm going to be off probably for a month. My dad's open heart surgery is June 12th or 13th. I can't remember. They changed the date. Anyway, we're going to take some time off while he's recovering and going to get him all squared away. So we're probably going to be off for about a month. The doctors are telling him 2 to 4 weeks before he's actually going to be able to do anything. And then we'll get back in it and we'll race this fall, close out the season, and drive it like you stole it. I need to steal it. So we have a little break coming up. Get back at it probably right after the 4th of July or so. So it all depends on how his open heart goes and how he feels. But he's having it at the Cleveland Clinic. They're probably one of the best hospitals in the world for that. So we have a lot of confidence in the procedure. And we have a good outcome. We'll be back at it. All right. Let's close this Duke and let's do some football or some basketball shoes. I want to do some basketball shoes. I am anxious. Anne-Marie will not open those. She makes me open those. We're going to do those. It's not a big deal, but we're going to do them at 90. 2-box break. Can't take Chicago. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as we fill this Duke, we're going to do basketball. And then we'll try to work on the full size a little bit. If you know any of your friends that are in the helmets and and we can get them in. Trying to get guys in that helmet break so we can do pick one, get ones. It's priced down for everybody. It is a lower end series, price point series. Got a lot of good headliners in there. If you're looking up at the corner there, you'll see pictures scrolling of some of the headliners. Ton of good moderate hits in there too. We need to get rolling on that. I don't know if we'll do any tonight or not, but we're gonna try. Thanks, thank you. We're praying for the best. He feels good. He's just tired. He's got a lot of fatigue, but he's never had a heart attack. Knock on wood. He's never had chest pain or any of that stuff. So, they found it during a heart cath exam, and early prevention is half the battle.
Yeah, because it was detected.
Because it was what?
It was detected before that he had the CAT scan.
Yeah, I had a CAT scan and they said you gotta have a heart cath. So hopefully, a little stressful, waiting, but the days are coming and we're gonna get through it. And he's got a good attitude right now. He wants it done and over with. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. I want it done and over with too. Two fulls and one filler. There's some other dual sign in there. Well, Dallas. I think we hit the Green Bay dual sign. I'm pretty sure, but that could have been on the last series. It's been so long. HP just hasn't been dropping a lot of new stuff. This is a slow time of year, you know. Helmet guys telling me that they're struggling. Helmets have been moving slow. Um, they're getting backed up with signings, and so, you know, a New Jersey series out, but it's the Elite series. Big hits in it though. But you got to hit a headliner because if you don't, a lot of times you're getting you're getting a custom. You know, at least the series I bought, you don't get any customs at all. Dixon 6. Dixon says, I'm waiting for basketball. We got basketball coming. Next break will be basketball. Next break will be basketball. So as soon as we fill this up, we're going to do another filler or two fulls. Two fulls. Autograph baseball card turn 2 series. Oh, they're all double signed. That's nice. Are they all for the same? No, they're different teams. They have an awesome series of cards out, but it would be literally pain to break it because all the cards are dual signed, and a lot of them have 2 teams on them. So you would be randoming. Oh my god, it would be so painful. Gee, Lanshaw mentioned me in a comment. John says, give me the natty. One close. We are on the verge of closing this baby. Should do pick one, get 5, and make it an even 100, right? John says, let's close this mofo. One close or 4 fillers, whatever you guys want to do. Henry sent a message. Aram is good. Aram. All right. How do we do this? Does anybody want 3 random teams for 50, and I'll just take Cleveland? That's a discount over the filler price. Can we do that to close it? Anybody want to play that game? Todd is good. Aram will take it. All right, Aram. Deal. Thank you. Just want to close it. All right, let's run the filler. I don't need... There's no Browns in this series that I need, but just to close it. I should have taken Houston. I could add a Stroud ball. All right, that's okay. filler. Someone can enjoy a CJ Stroud ball if we hit it. 6. Let's see who's picking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Aram is the winner. He gets to pick his team. Todd, you'll get first draft pick. Basketball shoes are next. Basketball shoes are next. Who are you taking, Aram? Aram's hoping no B. Barton tonight. So you got New England all to yourself. He might be in later, though. Yellow teams are headliners or big hits. CJ Stroud. Next, Detroit is Barry Sanders. All right, there we go. Let's shake it up. I keep forgetting I got that other camera over there. I got all these cameras over there. I'm going to move this a little farther. Duke 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. John B on top, Bo on the bottom. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like breaking the shoes, but I would prefer to hit Jordan in the first 4 we do. That way we don't have to keep chasing. Couple of fillers there. Good choices. Who did Aram get from me? Who did Aram get from me? He got Miami. I don't know who's in there for Miami. Oh, Devontae A-Chain. They don't list them all. Remember that one time we hit the Namath and it wasn't listed? That wasn't a headliner, but it wasn't even in the lower list. That's probably one of the best hits I've had that was not even listed. Namath. All right, fillers: Baltimore, Indy, and Jacksonville are your choices. And Todd H is picking. Todd H and John B. Indy. Who are you taking, Mr. Oops, I messed that up. Who are you taking, Mr. John B? Jacksonville, looking maybe. They got that big receiver down there. I don't know who Baltimore has. You never know. I don't remember seeing if Henry's in there or not. I don't remember seeing his name. Or Deion. We could put Deion Sanders in there. Taking Jacksonville. Dixon says, I'll have Baltimore. Dixon is just here for the shoes. Right, Mr. Dixon? Just in for the shoes. We're going to open 2 of these. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the box number. Numbers, plural. And we'll do some shoes. Top 2 Duke. They're coming. Shoes are next. Hey, Jeanette. 41 and 46. We're doing a couple Duke balls right now, Jeanette. You missed some baseball jerseys. We have not broke a full size yet tonight. I do have one open. And Jeanette, I promise I'm going to get that trade finalized with you. I just haven't had time. All right, Anne-Marie, we're ready for you to bust some balls. I'll get them down off the top shelf. And I can barely reach up that high. Shoulders are killing me. Put one in here.
Oh, I can bust some balls.
All right, so here's the one, and the other one I stuck right here where you can reach it.
Are we doing both?
We're doing both. I'm going to switch the camera. In the room. Cool, cool.
Could you imagine you having shoes now?
What's that?
Could you imagine you having shoes now?
What do you mean?
What do you think? Who do you think would be the first one?
She brought one of my new shoes into the living room. Like,
What's she gone through now? Like 7 pairs?
She just carried it in. She hadn't chewed it up yet. I got a spare. I got another pair in my trunk. I have to hide them in the car. Yeah. I got a brand new pair of shoes in my trunk. That way when she chews these up, I just go to the trunk.
I think it's 7 pair now. And only one of those pairs is mine because I learned my lesson.
Yeah. They're up on my break table.
Yep. But they're not destroyed.
Cool, Dixon.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's hit a good. Come on, a good shoe. Let's have a good shoe or a basketball or football. Jesus, I'm losing my mind.
I think you done lost that.
Yeah. Got OTAs going on right now. We got in a week and a half. We got a mini camp starting. Football's around the corner. Come sooner than you want it because you know when football starts.
You're gonna be busy.
Well, when football starts, all I got out of Amory was
Find that bone hole. You know, all they'd have to do is fold it. I don't understand the cinching.
I know. They don't want them balls coming loose. I need to get some of these Office Depot Sharpies. I like how they write. They're probably cheap of these Sharpies, but they're fine point. Do some basketball. I got a couple trades, Jeanette, John Budgets. We finalized ours today. This is a Fanatics sign. That's upside down, Anne-Marie. That is Jerry Rice. Nice hit, John Budress.
Congrats, John.
That is a good ball to have.
See, I know some players.
Jerry Rice, one of the best to ever do it. I don't know what number that was. Over here, I got the end of the box. Bo Crawler, I never. Who used to do that? Who used to do that, Bo? I don't remember. Somebody used to always say they never win. They win all the time. What are you looking for?
The number.
Oh, it's right there. It's 41. That one's 46.
It was hidden.
John's hoping for the ultimate double up now in that quad sign 49ers ball.
Oh, did I interrupt you? So this is 46.
I will show the headliners first on the Duke shoes.
You know, when you open the shoes,
Yeah.
I would put them up on the shelf.
Yeah. I do. See that stack over there? That's what's got to get shipped right now. I'm going to clean all that stuff up there, that sublimation stuff, those coffee mugs and all that stuff.
Because she's evil.
We need to do all those coffee mugs next week.
And she is...
I'm going to make some Freight House ones and take them out to them.
Okay. She is the sweetest dog ever. She's the most lovable dog.
So she's chewing your shit up.
But then she goes from that to the devil. Her head spins.
Said talking to the dog has definitely created some grief.
Good luck, everybody. And she hates the cat. I'm full of scratches on my body. And the cat hates her. But our other cat and her get along fine.
Yeah, Marina's like, Bill, I need help. Yesterday.
Well, I couldn't carry the cat out with all them fighting.
You really should video it. You have a whole YouTube
No,
channel.
because it hurts.
You have a whole YouTube channel. People would be entertained.
Be entertained? I mean, I'm full of scratches. My stomach and everything. And bites. From the cat. The cat's trying to get her, but gets me. But she wants to be carried around like a baby. And she hugs you.
Well,
Is it upside
spin
down?
around. There it is. That, believe it or not, says Jeff Okuda. He is a quarterback. He is currently with...
He's Fanatics.
Yeah, he was actually a big guy coming out of college, and he struggled in Detroit. He is a Minnesota Viking. He is on the Vikings roster currently. So that is a John B. double up. Wow. Two breaks.
Oh my God, you just...
Doubles up with the Vikings.
Congrats.
And Okuda is currently a Viking. Minnesota Vikings. He was a stud at Ohio
So this
State.
goes to John
Struggled
B.
in Detroit.
You said this goes to John
They
B.
both go to John B. Minnesota Vikings. Nice double up. Nice double up. All right, so now it's time for basketball shoes. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Well, we know Dixon's been waiting.
Well, everybody wants to chase Jordan because, I mean, it's $5,000, but you can sell Jordans.
She got my,
like
my
right now.
marker cap. Jesus.
All right, here's the headliners. So remember, the Jordans are blocked. You can't take them. But we got Luka Doncic, Lakers hit. Steph Curry, we know where he goes. Yao Ming, Houston. Shai, he just won a big award. Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Giannis, Devin Booker. I think we might have hit the Booker shoes. Anthony Edwards, and then we got a strong bottom end. Click here, there. Oops. All right, we'll bring that over.
So is this the new title?
I don't know which card that's for. Bill Russell, we hit him. Let's see. Chris Paul, Lillard,
The catalog.
Rodman. That's the one I gotta take when I get an inspector. Desmond Bain, Devin Booker, Samantas Dominique. Remember, you do have sometimes we see the same player in twice. We've hit Rain Man twice. We've hit Neek twice. Giannis, Grant Hill, Quigley, Zubac, Williams there. Joel Johnson, John Starks, John Stockton, John Wall, Dr. J, Durant, Kevin Porter, LaMelo Ball, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Paul George, Rick Barry, Ronnie Harper, Serge, Shaq, McGrady, Trey Young, Maxey, Yao Ming. All right, I'm going to drop the line. It's remember, pick one, get two. Everybody's got an equal 1 in 10 shot at the Chicago spot. There's the line. Let's get this filled.
Which title did Tika eat?
She didn't eat it. She ripped up the side of it. Not out of the question that I can't use it still.
What's it for?
It's the other one. I think it's for the Coach JP Lakers. Amory, I gotta concentrate. Boston for Todd. OKC. Lakers, Golden State Warriors for Miss Jeanette. Nettie. It's easier to type. Golden State, Minnesota for Mr. Erica. Houston for Coach JP. Boston taken. Phoenix for Coach JP. Boston Lakers. 76ers for Dixon. Oh, I think they're gone. They are gone. Did I type that wrong? He wanted Phoenix. I typed them in the wrong line. That's going to say I don't remember seeing that. So Dixon did get him. Alright. Phoenix was gone earlier. He got Phoenix up here. Right here. Houston is gone.
This you do.
John Orlando. And Nick's Dixon. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're close. If somebody wants Houston, Coach would jump off of them. I'll give somebody a chance. If somebody else want to get in, then Dixon, you're first in line if you'd rather have Houston. If somebody didn't get in that wants in, Coach said he would jump off of one of those spots. All right. So that's one to close. I don't do fillers in these because of the whole Laker dynamic. So we got to close it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got to write out those two sheets. One to close. Is Soda in here? Soda wanted Detroit. I'll ask him if Soda's watching. I'm gonna go ahead and start sending tabs and marking payments. Bo. Let's see. John B got one. Get him. No more baseball, Melvin, till Wednesday. Who did I just say? I just said somebody's named Erica. Sorry, Joseph. Erica's good. I marked Erica already. I did. Where are we at, John? John B got 190 basketball. I got 4, so we'll do 2 breaks. Jeanette's good. Dixon 1. So I got 4 shoes. We'll do 2 breaks. Coach JP got 2. I don't know if he's got sound. So I got box 16, 49, 65, and 98. I got a good spread. I will get more for Wednesday if we don't see Jordan pop out. I don't know how many they have left. God, I gotta think we broke most of these. Less than 40 remaining, so they still have a lot left. I just can't believe they don't have a bat series. You think with baseball being in full swing, they'd have they got baseball jerseys, they got the cheap jerseys, and they got the good jerseys. They got some good card series, but we struggle with cards, but the limited cards have been awesome. I want to break some helmets so I can get a case of cards, those one cards that we broke. But I got to get through some full size before I can do that. Cooperstown edition cards. Ton of cards in baseball, but not a ton of other products. I got a sick baseball card series though that breaks cheap. Jeter, Chorio, Merrill, Rushman, Witt, Otani, Alonso. That's a graded series. Travis Bazzana. Autograph ball. Best ballers. Gem Mint 10. Coach JC said, give me Milwaukee. Oh, yeah, they got a headliner. I know. I enjoyed putting that baseball series together. And I might. I had a good time doing that baseball series. And we put a lot of good headliners in there. The price was good. Todd, I think Todd sent. Oh, that might be it right there. Let's run this. See who ends up on Jordan. We could do a 4-box pick one, get one shoe break and sell 15 spots, but I don't know how that would affect the price. Never did the math. I wish I could get a better deal on shoes, but I need to buy too many of them to get a good deal. Because I tried to see if I could beat her up, but I can't buy 10 of them. Unless I pre-filled all the breaks. Because if I bought 10 and Jordan came out and say the first two, man, I'd have 8 shoes I couldn't get rid of. Because it's such a top-heavy series. When you have a pair of $5,000 shoes, you have to have a lot of lower hits to fit that in. It's just like a helmet series. You know, you could put in the most expensive helmet out there in order to make the price point doable. You're going to have some really low-end stuff in there. All right. Who got Chicago? Dixon 6 setting on the Bulls. Dixon 6. Dixon says one time. One time. Just pull me up. Pull me up. Michael. I can't see the chat right now. If Russ was in here, you'd let him have the Rockets. I didn't know if the Rockets was the spot, though. because Dixon got 3 spots, so it could have been any of those 3. I didn't mark it separately, so there's no way of knowing. But he did have 30% of the series. Any trades? I'm going to get 2 numbers. Nobody's going to trade. Maybe they'll trade. I'm excited for 16. There we go, 8. $49 and 16. All right, let's do them. They happen to be stacked on top of each other. Do 49 first. All right. So a little card in there. Not a pair of shoes. A low top. Adidas. We've hit him before. That is Peja Stojakovic. Peja Stojakovic. Somebody could tell me where he goes. I do not know where he goes. Peja in the box. I don't know. I have to look him up. All right. All right, let's do 16. I did not put much packing in this box. Literally one piece of tissue paper. Kings or Knicks? I'll look them up. I don't remember where he plays. This is another low top. Oh! Well, this is a nice hit. Dr. J. Julius Irving. Julius something Irving. I don't know what his middle name is. Full sig on the Dr. J. Nice hit there. That is probably going to be a keeper for the guy to hit that. 76ers, right? 76ers. Dixon, 6. That's the doctor. That's the shoe you wanted for the Sixers, wasn't it? Kings? Sacramento Kings? Double check, Mr. Stojakovic. long career. Sacramento Kings is the answer. That is going to Matthew, Erica, and Dixon. Are your winners. Congrats. Dixon and Erica. All right, well, we have one more pair of shoes to go. We're going to line it right now. $90. Hold on a second. I got to change it. I got $10 off, so I'm giving it to you guys. All right, there's the line. Everybody's chiming in. John B got the Lakers first. Lakers. Erica with Minnesota. Golden State Warriors for Jeanette. Lakers Boston for Joseph K. Golden State OKC for Bo Kreller. Phoenix, I'll get that right this time. Phoenix for Coach. Boston Milwaukee for Dixon. That needs to be up there. There we go. All right. Where did I end with? Phoenix, Boston, Milwaukee, Dixon. Houston for Coach JP. Phoenix and Houston. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're close. 2 to close. Who would I? Or 1 to close. Did I count wrong? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to close. 2 to close. Who would we take? Do the Pacers have? It's like Halliburton would be a good take. Coach got 2 in this one. Yes, you can. You can. Let me show it to you here. All right, lower list. Are you looking for anybody in particular? Dixon, I'll put you on the Knicks. And then Bo. Derrick Rose. Dominique. We hit Dominique. Drew Gooden. Giannis. Gordon Hayward. Grant Hill. Ivica Zubac. Quickly. Harden. Julius Irving. Durant. Porter. LaMelo. Larry Bird. Magic Johnson. We hit Magic Johnson. Patrick Ewing. I think we hit Ewing too, didn't we? Shaq. Nash. McGrady. Trae Young. Yep, okay. Trae Young. Atlanta's got a good hit. Trae Young is a good hit. That's probably one of the better ones still out there. They didn't put a hidden headliner, did they? Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry. Sometimes you gotta look around where they name the other ones. Here, Dixon, I'll put NYK so you know your last spot, what randoms you got with it. How about that? If anybody wants me to do that, like if you get more spots or something. All right, let me start texting these around and clearing payments. We have 1 to close. I think I got Pima on his. I did. Got Dixon. We got John B. I gotta do him. Oh, Erica, Jeanette, Joseph might have texted already too. Erica's good. Jeanette's good. Bo's good. All right, we are right there on the preface of being complete. And we'll do some Dukes. I will get more shoes. A friend of mine, I was telling about these shoe series. He's like, well, how come you don't chase after LeBron when LeBron's in the series? I'm like, I can't stay LeBron. I'll chase after Jordan. I think Jordan's a GOAT. So does Charlie Kirk. One to close. Are you looking for somebody in particular, Bo? Bo says the Spurs. I'll put Spurs down so you know. All right. I'm just going to run this while you're sending, Mr. Bo Kreller.
Well, in the beginning, he got his arrogance. He got a big head.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been to a party at his house. He was good to you at the shop. And then the more successful he got,
Yeah.
the bigger douchebag he got to be. People didn't see that side of him.
Those are facts.
So
But he was nice in the beginning.
he was nice. So
I can do that, Todd. I will do that, Todd.
sometimes you should just be humble. Yeah.
It's hard to be humble when everything that he got and everything he did and everything he achieved.
Yeah. But that's also the reason why you got a lot of haters.
Well, there's one thing that's tough in sports. Generations.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare what Jim Brown did to what Emmitt Smith did to what a new running back does. You can't. It's like you can't compare a quarterback from 30 years ago to a quarterback to today. The game changes. That's why the GOAT argument will forever and ever be an argument, because the game changes, sports change, and there'll always be an argument. I mean, in Babe Ruth's day and age, he was the best player, and you put him up against Shohei Ohtani, you can't.
Well, you should never forget where you came from.
Because, Babe Ruth smoked a pack of cigarettes before a game and had hookers on the side. Shohei just gambles. It's hard. Sports evolve and change. 65 and 98 are the numbers. It's hard. It's hard to have that argument. What's the best team? That's why I like it when they do like teams of the decade. Because I think in a decade it's apples to apples. You compare what Michael Jordan did compared to what LeBron did, or you compare like the bad boy Detroit Pistons to a team playing now. Basketball's a completely different sport than it was 15 years ago.
Because I loved Shaquille O'Neal.
I like Shaq. I like Shaq a lot. He's a good human being too.
Oh my God, when he was in Cleveland, he would just go to the neighborhoods and play
basketball
with the kids. And
yeah, I like Shaq. Wow, Dixon, your Knicks spot got you on the Bulls again. Again. All right, we're going to rip it. Shaq started Ring cameras. Oh, man. This one's a little weighty. 65. Series 2. I switched the camera, right? Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Especially Mr. Dixon. Let's see Jordan. Didn't break the bank with tissue paper again. Well, I can tell ya, it's a heavier shoe, but it's not a pair. This is a Nike. Oh. That's actually a pretty nice hit. That's Jason Kidd. I got to look and see where he goes. I think he goes to the Mavericks, but we'll double check it. But Jason Kidd. That is a heavier shoe. I don't know why. Twice as much as the other shoe. He played for a couple teams, but I don't know who he played the most for. So we'll look that up. And last basketball shoe of the night. This is also a little heavier. Mavs. So that's going to be a Detroit Mavericks hit. Is going to be a Erica hit. We're going to open this with the special switchblade razor knife compliments of my scalp. Oh, they went all out on tissue paper on this one. 4 pieces. I don't know how they'll make the payroll. 4 pieces of tissue paper. Cardigan. Oh, give us something good. Oh, I've never seen a shoe like this before. I gotta say, this is cool. It's a Hot Wheels shoe. I gotta take this one out. It's a Hot Wheels shoe. Look at that. It says Hot Wheels. I didn't know they made such a thing. That is Paul George. I had no idea Nike made, look at that, a Hot Wheels shoe. That's cool. Especially if you collected Hot Wheels when you were a kid like I did. Obviously it has a 13 on it, so we have to see where Paul George wore 13. Since it is, that would be, I guess that would be like an inscription. Paul George. Yeah, I never knew they made a Hot Wheel Nike. Those are 2 good hits, Paul George and Jason Kidd. Those are decent. I gotta look it up. I don't know. That's a good question on here. We do have Basketball Reference up, so we'll go. First one we got Jason Kidd. We'll just double check Jason Kidd. I was pretty sure the Mavs. I knew he played for the Nets for a minute too, but yeah, Dallas. Come on, Vegas, you can't go under there. Okay, she's going under. So Kidd goes to the Mavs, which is Erica. And now let's look up Paul George, and I just closed my window. Dog. I don't have one open. We'll just open this up. And we'll go. Ah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you're the train, sometimes you're the... Paul George. He was, he wore 13 for 3 teams. Paul George spent the majority of his career in Indianapolis. But, what did he wear? He wore 13. He wore 13 for Indiana, and he spent the most part of his career in Indiana. So that will be a Pacers hit. Here you go. Paul George. Right there's the 13 for the Pacers. And career-wise, 7 years in Indy. He wore 13 for a couple teams, but Indiana, he wore it the most. He was in the front of the Thunder for a minute. And then he was with the Clippers for a minute. Coach JP had the Clippers too, so he had 2 of the 3. So he didn't retire. Paul George is still playing. Oh, but he doesn't wear 13. Right? He doesn't wear 13 anymore. Where does he play? Where's he playing at now? It doesn't say that he's playing. Oh, 76ers. Oh, well, his current team is the 76ers. So all around, Coach JP's got it covered. He wears 8 for Philly. He wore all around, Coach JP's got it. So thank the good Lord makes my life easy on that. So Clippers and 76ers, the 3 teams he wore 13 for. And he's currently with the Thunder, but that's it. Coach JP's got all the 13. So congrats, Coach. Or he's currently on. What did I say? Just say? He wore, according to this, I don't know if I can. He wore 13 with the Clippers, yeah. He wore 13 with the Thunder for 1 year, and then he wore 13 for the Pacers. So, here. I don't know if I can bring this so you guys can see it. There. Here it is. 13 Pacers, 13 Thunder, 13 Clippers. Clippers and Pacers are the most. But, so, I feel confident in giving it that. Plus his current team. I didn't say where his current team is. Yeah, the 76ers. Which Coach GP has his current team. But he didn't wear 13 with them. So, cool. Alright. That didn't make my life as easy as it could have. Was it Chris Paul? Am I drawing a blank already? No, Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd goes to Erica. Paul George goes to Coach JP. And there we have it. All right. Another look. There's the full-size open. I'm about to drop the line on the Duke. Do you guys want to see the headliners on the Duke ball? What did I do with the DA card roll website? Apparently I minimized it. Do you guys want to do the footballs? Our crowd disappeared after basketball shoes. It just died. Do you guys want to try the Dukes? Anyone? Anybody on full size? I want to close a helmet. Florida close. Good teams out there. Real good teams out there. Joseph says he'll try to Duke. Buffalo full size, yeah. Sick helmet there. Baltimore's a good team. Baltimore's got Derrick Henry flex. B. Martin. New England's still open. There's B. Martin. Couple hits there. All right. We're going to line the Duke too. All right. Let's line this Duke. You guys want to see the headliner? I'll show you the headliners real quick. All right. Brady, Mahomes, Drew Brees, Joe Burrow, Caleb, 49ers quad sign, Barry Sanders. Those are the headliners. We got low-level hits in here. C.J. Stroud, Myles Garrett, Bijan Robinson, Ben Roethlisberger. Some of the other names I can't think of. Drew Brees, I said Drew Brees. Eric Dickerson, George Pickens, Javante, we hit him. Mechie, Manziel, Lawrence Taylor, Malik Neighbors. Dallas is hot. Dallas has like 5 hits listed down there. Steve Young, we hit Steve Young. Oh, Buttress, you hit that, didn't you? All right, let's do this Duke. Let's just do the Duke. It's not a big discount. That's what I did on the last one. We'll do it again. All right, pick one, get 340 on Duke. There it is. It's Phil Duke. Last 2 Duke balls. John says San Francisco. B. Martin says Pats. Chicago. Joseph Carey. Kansas City. John Burgess. Jeanette, Dallas. Yeah, there's some good teams. Cincinnati's left. Pittsburgh's left. Those are both good teams. Let's see. We hit that one. Cincinnati, they're good. They're good. They got a headliner. It should be a headliner. It's normally a headliner. Pittsburgh's got Roethlisberger, Carter, Bijan Robinson. Those are all good hits. Put them in yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Get a helmet done. Sent. Joseph K. Put Joseph L. We'll fix it. Alrighty. We're cooking with gas. 3 to close. 12 in here. We got a full size open. Yeah, we can do fillers. Fillers. I'll make it official. Fillers 20 each. Oh, I made this a one box. That's my bad. Um, hold on a second. Do you guys? I didn't even catch this. I dropped the line as a one box. It's supposed to be. You guys want to do it as a one box or a two box? I totally screwed the pooch. I didn't redo my line. When I did this one, it was a two box. And this is a one box. You guys want to do this as a one box or a two box? I sent John. That's my bad. Um, uh, it's up to you guys. The line says one box 40. That means fillers are 10. So I fixed that, John. I fixed your tab sheet. So I overcharged you. It's up to you guys all. It's. I mean, I can make. The line does say 41 box. I don't want Joseph K, Jeanette, and B Martin. But I just didn't. I forgot to change the line. Just B Martin's good with a two box. Nettie and Joseph K. Yes, you can get Eagles on full size. Absolutely. Bo Kreller, Philly special. I got one to close now. Either way. Well, it's just 80. It's just 80 instead of 40. And we opened two boxes. If you got the team you want, you're good to go. I meant to line it as a two boxer because that's what we did on the other one, and I screwed the pooch. I didn't change my line. I discounted it because I discounted it was 42 and 84. I discounted it down to 40, but I forgot to change the line to 80 and make it a two boxer. So it doesn't matter to me. I mean, we can do two single boxers if you got the team you want. Obviously. Yeah, we'll make it a two boxer. Everybody else is fine with it. Here. One to close the lid. All right, so let me fix this again. So the fillers are 20. Filers. All right, I got it right there. I got that all fixed, John. Joseph, you're good. Whoops, I just cleared something off. I shouldn't have. Went to clear one and cleared the other. No, it's Phil and Rip. I hear you. I could take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I could take the Browns again if somebody wants to do the $50. We can do a filler on full size. Does somebody want to do $50 for 3 randoms and a Duke? Somebody claim it. Yeah, we'll get the full size closed. I'll do a filler if we need to. Yeah, we can do full size. Full size fillers, 25 each. We'll get a full size filled. Hey, guess you snoring down there, girl.
So what time do you have to leave tomorrow?
I need to be on the road by noon. I have to go to pick my dad up. I have to go to Walmart.
What do you have to go to Walmart for?
I have to pick up Italian bread. I have to pick up. Oh, I just forgot.
Probably burgers and dogs.
Nope, already got it. Picked it up today.
Do you need buns?
Got him. I was at Myers. They don't have a. They don't. I don't like their bakery bread. I like Italian.
And you got Bo's chips.
Yeah, I need to pick up. I need hard salami. I need hard salami. I need some kind of cheese. And I need Italian bread because we make sandwiches. You know, when I'm picking like in between runs, sometimes I'll just run in a trailer and make a sandwich.
I know.
So I don't need to pick up a lot of stuff.
What, did you forget the Italian bread today, or? But you get that,
It's $1 a loaf at Walmart.
and that's the one that goes bad real fast.
It'll go bad in 3 days, but it'll be gone over the weekend because we'll make toast in the morning when we get up, or we'll have when I get bacon because I don't know how much bacon I have in the trailer. Because we'll make BLT. Sometimes at night we'll throw microwave, grill some bacon up and make BLTs. So I'm gonna pick up that.
It'd be nice when the tomatoes come in.
I know. I'm gonna go buy 3. I have room for 3 more tomato plants. I'm gonna get 1 acid free, and I'm gonna get 2 adult Better Boy. That way we get early tomatoes on those. I planted sunflowers today.
Did you get the corn planted?
Yeah, 4 rows of sweet corn, double sweet corn.
Yeah, now we gotta just worry about the coons and the
I got the fence up.
woodchuck.
I need to get the fence up better, but
You needed to last year too, and no one did. You got the cubes planted?
everything's planted.
Everything?
Everything is planted. The whole garden is planted.
Watermelon?
Watermelon, cucumbers, zucchini, tomatoes, peppers, corn. The garden is planted.
Where'd you plant the sunflowers?
The end of the garden in the L shape, corner over on this side, away from the fire where I burn.
Why do you plant them alongside the barn?
The back of the barn?
The side of the barn's
Well, they need full sun. The side of the barn doesn't get full sun. But I gotta grade all that out. I want to clean all that up, and then I put the box blade and grade it out. That was weird. All right, does anybody want to split a spot?
Yeah.
Or a filler on full size? We'll get one full size done tonight.
Fan's not even on.
I know. That was a little beater dog. She's watching us. Indie spirit. You're not live. You're way behind. You're way behind. We have full size open and Duke open. Duke fillers. We have one to close the Duke filler and 2 fulls. If somebody wants to split a spot, I will split a spot. Emery, you gotta turn your phone off. It's echoing through. You guys want to do some? They have a new series. They have a new series of football jerseys. I was gonna show you guys tonight. See what you got. I know it's not football season, but we gotta start talking football. They got a brand new football jersey license series out. Tell me what you think on this series once I find it. Elite, legendary, first round. Where's it at? Elite, legendary. Here it is. Check this jersey series out. I kind of like it. Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson. Look at that Jefferson. That's the Winter Warrior jersey. Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, Barry Sanders, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors, Michael Penix, Mike Evans, Barkley. I like that series. It's not a cheap series, but we can do it. See Myles Garrett's in there. Anthony Richardson, Baker, Barry, Bernie Kosar, Bo Nix, Brees Hall, Thomas Urlacher, Bruce Smith, Chase Brown. Some good names in there. Some maybe not so good names. Devon, Drake May is in there. Drew Bledsoe. So B. Martin just got his boy, Drake. Looking good, by the way. I heard a report on him this year. Eddie George, Eli Manning, Garrett Wilson, Jared Verse, Jason Kelsey's in there. Jalen Waddle. The other Josh Allen. Julius Peppers. You know, you got your low hits in there, but you got McConkey, Neighbors, Andrews, Crosby, Penix, Najee, Nick. Najee's going to be a Steeler, so that's a bad hit now. Patrick Wilson, Phil Rivers, Puka. There's Justin G when you need him. Staubach, Roma Dunzy, Russell Wilson. There's Barkley. I said him already. Steve Young. Trey McBride, Arizona. Vince Young. There's some good names in there. What do you guys think about that series? I like it. I was thinking of getting some of them. Legendary. They got a nice elite series too, but you get the reps in there. They got Mahomes, Chase, CD, Nix. It's mostly the same headliners. Puka, Malik, Love, Hurts, Bijan. Love Hurts. How about that? Love Hurts. All right, what are we doing, fellas? We're close. Anyone in here? Who's still here? You got 15 in the room. Fillers open. You can get in this break for the low cost of $20. Yeah. I'll have VIPs coming because we're gonna use VIPs in the series. So when we get dead teams, or we might have some dead teams later on, we're gonna add a VIP to the series. This series here. Yeah, that Mahomes. Don't you remember that Mahomes? Chris Reefer won that Mahomes. I have pictures of it. A long time ago. Can't believe he sold it. I just wonder if he sold it on that was one of the first helmets I got from OCC. That was before well, we won't share the negativity. I don't know what file that helmet would be in. Maybe save pictures. No. Somewhere I got that picture of that helmet. I'm looking for it. There's so many pictures on my computer. I did delete some too though. So it might be gone. I don't know where that picture would have been saved. I probably have it on my phone. He must have got out of the hobby altogether. Sometimes that's what people do. We do need Sean Van in here. Text him. I'm looking for. Here, you guys will recognize this helmet. It's behind. Let me show you. On my break table. In the background. That was a picture of the Reggie White helmet that I used to have that I don't have anymore. That's it. That's the helmet. That was a bang. Find another picture of it in here. Scrolling. Brady, Marino, Montana. We have had a lot of nice helmets throughout the years. We have definitely had some really banger stuff through the years. Some of these, like I remember that Marino, little popcorn helmet. There's that Gabe Kepler. Joseph Kellogg, you want that? You want that Gabe Kepler batting helmet? I'm looking through pictures. Built some great friendships in the break room. Some great acquaintances through the break room. It's been a really good time. We're close. Let's fill these last two and call it a night. It's 12:19. It's actually early. We ripped through the stuff tonight. It is actually pretty early. Some of the Herbie. I looked through some of these painted lids that we had. Man, we've had some real works of art come through our break room. And we've had some nice hits. We've had some that were, I've learned some lessons while in doing this too. Some painful ones. I still have that helmet. That helmet's here. Herbie Ice Flex. That was a different Chiefs Nation that I had. The period correct Marino with the big face mask. We've had some awesome helmets, man. I tell you what, I'm scrolling back through some pictures of some of the stuff we've had and we broke and we put into collections. And some people probably still have it, some people don't, because guys evolve, they move on. We've had some fire, man. I wonder if that helmet still says BAM on the back. Oh, the one with his stats. Yeah. I wonder if that helmet still says BAM Sports Breaks on the back of it. That would be fitting if I got that helmet and we broke it again. That would be pretty appropriate. Man, look at all those Joe Namath helmets that we broke. The cow catchers, the TKs, the Pro Line Period Correct, the RKs. I think I've had more awesome Joe Namath helmets than any other break room. I snapped up all those helmets when I could, knowing that they weren't making them anymore. You got a cow catcher, don't you? John Budrus, you got a cow catcher helmet, I think. I don't remember who all got those. I can tell you I don't have one because I put them in breaks. You got a TK? Do you have it with the big face mask or just the double bar? This is the helmet I'm talking about. I don't know if you can really tell from this right there. It's got that's the face mask that he wore when he played. Of course, that's an old Steelers helmet, and then you got an old John Elway Stanford back there. I'm scrolling behind that Mahomes helmet, a better picture of it than the one I showed you. I can't find it. Bart Star Chrome Mini. I remember that helmet. Bart Star Chrome Mini. Double, yeah, that's it. They're all nice. They're all nice. All right, guys, you got one. I had three of those. I had them all. Um, I think it was Denver Autographs. Had three of them. I still get Denver's product list. I haven't really shopped it much because I haven't been buying helmets. I have so many helmets in inventory. I still have, even after the series is gone, I still have almost $90,000 worth of helmets sitting here. That's why I want to break through these series because I can use that inventory to buy stuff. Oh, you got the Bart Star Chrome Mini? Okay, I couldn't remember where that went. All right, let's close this.
Do you remember when we first started breaking when the bats were so much easier to open?
Oh yeah, the old bat
And
tubes.
I mean, granted, I still cut myself, but we did a lot of 8x10s. Remember?
8x10s. We used to kill 16x20s. Everybody loves 16x20s. I love 16x20s. 16x20s are so fun to break. They didn't take up a lot of room. You can't display them, but if you want to just collect them, you can collect them, and they don't take up a lot of room. You know.
Well, you have a lot displayed in the basement.
I do.
On the walls.
I have a few. I'm gonna sell some. I have about 5 or 6 I want to sell.
You're gonna sell that Ted Williams and
The Ted Williams Mickey Mantle 860x20. I don't know that I would sell that. I mean, money talks. I've never seen that. I've never seen that picture ever anywhere else. I don't remember where I acquired it. I think I might have got it at a national. But
that's black and white, isn't it?
yes, that's one of my favorite artifacts that I own.
He's the broken head guy.
He is the cracked head. Let's see. Ted Williams, Mickey Mantle, 16 by 20.
I think when you die, I'm gonna have your head frozen. Cryogenic.
Here it is. Here it is for sale on eBay for $1,000.
Ooh.
And look at how bad the signatures are. They're all faded because somebody didn't store it properly. Mine is mint.
Oh, it is.
Right signatures. No spotting.
Yeah.
That's the exact picture I have right there. Money would talk, but here it is again for $2,400 with good signatures. Now that's framed and matted with a little story on the whole deal. Mickey Mantle and Ted Williams, baseball legends, counterparts, enjoy a little pregame banter prior to the 1956 Yankees Red Sox game. That was an upper deck deal. They only made 500 of them.
Who would you say?
Upper deck did a 500.
Who would you say is the GOAT in baseball? Mickey Mantle.
It gets back to the same conversation. Shohei Ohtani currently, no one's doing what he did, but nobody did what Babe Ruth did. Mickey Mantle in his time. Can you imagine if Mickey Mantle played in the era that we are now with these players that actually have one job, and it's baseball with the bat technology and everything that's changed?
Without me having to go down the steps, what's the other pitcher?
There's Willie Mays catching the ball over his shoulder. That's it. That's at League Park in Cleveland, actually, is where that was caught. And then the other pitcher's Bob Feller. Those are the three going down the steps. And then a little farther down, I have two framed Jim Brown.
You've met
pitchers.
Bob Feller.
A bunch of times.
Yeah. I met him down at.
All right, are we going to close or are we going to carry this over? We don't want to carry this over. Do we want to carry this over?
No, it'd be Monday.
Yeah. Carry it over to Monday.
Where was it that? Where did the Indians used to do spring?
Well, they did it in Florida. They did it
In Florida? What's it called?
Winter Haven.
Winter Haven.
Spring training baseball is nothing like it used to be. We've broken this Ted Williams pitcher so many times.
That's where I met him, Feller, many times because we went to every spring warm-up game with, well, of course, Uncle Joe. At Winter Haven.
All right, guys. Are we going to just call it a night? You guys want to call it a night?
We need Sean Van. Cheers on. Come on, let's get this.
Text him.
I don't have his number.
I'll text him.
I looked. I don't have it. I have him on Facebook, but not his phone number.
Steel City got a new bat series. It's actually more expensive than Dave and Adam's bats.
Really?
It is. And I don't know, they have better headliners, but they have worse fillers. Like Sebastian Walcott, even though you're gonna get him in every freaking case. Manny Ramirez, J-Rod, so it's got a good headliner list. Ernie Banks is dead. He signed a lot of stuff though. Hey, last call. Last call. Anyone? Mayday, mayday.
Did you text Sean?
I did. Anybody who's
What
in
do I
here?
smell?
I might be talking to myself. It says there's 12 people in here, but I think everybody's sleeping. Who's awake?
I am.
Steel City has a lot of product right now.
That dog is so damn destructive.
Jan baseball 60 by 20 right now. Vegas was helping with that.
I'm gonna throw it out.
No, they love it. Let them chew on it.
No, they'll get these strings in their intestines and Jesus.
All right, carry over both breaks Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll leave everybody in. John, I did not send. I'm going to send for this one so I can mark it paid.
I ain't leaving this. That makes me worry.
All right, so I sent for that. Bo, did you send for Philly? Bo Kreller, did you send for Philly? I don't have any. I don't register any of those other payments. I'm going to move this down next to the Duke break. And John, I sent this for you already. And Jeanette, let me know if you sent. I don't think you did. And we're going to call it a night. I'm looking to see who sent. Jeanette sent 90. That was for the. Okay. So I know, but nobody's. Anybody. I'm asking who's in the room. I think everybody went to sleep, which can happen. Jeanette, you have not sent. Okay, you don't have. I'm not asking you to. I just want to make sure if you did send, I want to mark it. I know B. Martin didn't. Because I texted him. And then the helmet, I know B. Martin has not. Hans has not. And, of course, we got Bo Crawler on Philly. I don't know if he sent. Let me text Bo. Yeah, Monday's fine, Jeanette. We're going to shut it down. It's 12:37, 20 minutes, and everybody's probably tired. I just don't want to chip somebody credit for a spot, that they sent for. And the same with the Duke. So you're good. You're good. We'll be back Monday, 10 p.m. Gonna try to break some helmets, hopefully, and hopefully Jeanette and I can get you squared away, and we can close the deal on that helmet. So I will. Everybody have a good weekend, and hopefully we have some success at the racetrack. and have some good news on Monday. So good night, everybody. Emery is coming in to say good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging with us. And be safe and have a good weekend.
All right, wave.
Why do you do that to me?
You're not far enough over. There.
My queen wave.